Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm still working on Didi Farrago's 3 and 15 Don't Freak Out Before Christmas challenge. Didi does this challenge every year, every summer, to get her pockets and things ready for her Christmas journals. But I need regular pockets this year, so I am doing mine. I've chosen different papers. I'm not using Christmas right now to do it. I may do it again later using Christmas, but right now I need general pockets. So I will put Didi's channel in the description, and if y'all want good instructions and a good video, y'all go on over there and watch Didi. I really encourage you to go watch Didi because she does come up with some fantastic pockets. Her hashtag is 3 in 15 DFBC for Don't Freak Out Before Christmas. So yeah, y'all go over there and watch her. But I'm gonna try to get some pockets made here today, and I'll just bring you along for the ride. So what I have is 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, and this is just one that I've printed on. I don't know whose digital it was, so if it's your digital or if you recognize it, please, please, please put a comment below so that other people can find it. I am really bad about, well, I've only just started making videos, so I really haven't kept up with the digitals that I've purchased over the years. And I have a piece here and a piece there, and yeah, unfortunately I don't know whose they are all the time. So but if they're yours, or if you know whose they are, please put a comment. Okay, so 8.5 by 11, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut this in half lengthwise. So we're going to go to 4 1/4. So our paper size is 8.5 by 4 1/4. And again, you are not limited to this paper size. You can use any paper size you choose. You just have to figure out what works best for you. But I am following Didi's recipe, so that's what I'm using, is 8.5 by 11 cut in half. Okay, and then we're going to score, and we're going to score at 1 inch, 4 inches, 7, and 10. I'll just go ahead and do both of these. 1 inch, 4, 7, and 10. Okay, we are finished with the scoring. Now what we're going to do is fold these score lines. And I just fold them all one way to start. Okay, then we see we have these two 1 inch ends. We're going to bring those together, but we are not going to fold at the bottom. We're not going to fold this. We're just bringing them together in order to get proper placement for our thumb holes. These are going to be little pockets, and we want our thumb holes. And see how I'm holding that? I am not folding here. And I have found out that I have to hold it far enough down here so that I can easily get my circle punch up here. And I just try to get it relatively centered. Keep my hand out of the punch. Yeah, that hurts when you do that and you have your hand in the punch. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to glue these little fellas down, and I'm going to use art glitter glue. And as per usual, I've got glue all over my tip. And we're just going to glue these down. and make little pockets out of them. Well, that stayed well, didn't it? Well, that one appears like it wants to hold now. And then you just fold and fold, and if it's a little bit poofy, you can always come back and retrain that paper. Just retrain it a little bit to sharpen those creases. And there you go. Now you've got a cute little pocket that opens up and it has little tucks. You can decorate in here. You could put another pocket in here. There are so many possibilities with this little pocket. It is really a great pocket. You can glue it on your page as a tuck. You can stick it in a pocket. That's a good idea too. You can glue it on as a pocket this way or as a pocket this way. You can just glue these sides and it can tuck. And you can do that on either side. So yeah, this is a great, great pocket. So let's go ahead and prep this other one, get the folds done. And I hope I haven't been crafting in my lap again. That needs to be the name of my channel, Crafting in My Lap. Because I tend to be off camera part of the time. Okay, so we're going to cut our thumb holes. And again, I'm keeping my hand out of the punch. And of course, I send these little punch flakes. They're not snowflakes, they're punch flakes all over my craft room. But that's okay. And then we're gonna, oh, and if you're gonna ink, now is the time to ink, because you can ink these. Really, all you have to do now is ink these edges that are going to be glued down, that you're not going to be able to get to ink well later. Ink well. So yeah, it's important for those. And then after you get these glued down, you can ink all the way around it. Now or when you're using it. Or my thing about inking is that sometimes I don't know what color of ink I'm going to want to use. Do I want to use vintage photo, or do I want to use walnut stain? Sometimes I do a green or a pink, or you know, some other color that goes with my journal. And if it's already inked, it's hard for me to do that. So a lot of times you'll see that I do my little trick of holding a piece of scrap paper in there and ink. I can put it like this and just ink that edge when I'm getting ready to use my pocket. Yeah, just, you know, nothing has to be done the same way. But I do like Dee Dee's ideas, so I do like following her recipes. Yeah, I call them recipes. Now just don't ask me to cook, because my poor family suffers through. I never learned to cook when I was a kid. I was always too busy. And again, my life I have been so fortunate in my life. My parents didn't make me learn to cook. My dad traveled a lot. I think I've told you he worked for the railroad, so he traveled a lot. So, yeah. But it's funny because my best friend from forever, we were always going somewhere, doing something, or I was studying or involved with band, or always something else going on. And I learned a couple of recipes. I learned spaghetti, my mom's spaghetti sauce, which my dad swears is the reason he married her. Oh, but that's a whole nother story. And you know, chili, things like that I can make. And then my brother, when I was in college, my parents moved again for the railroad, and I was in college. My brother was an adult. He's older than I am, so we stayed. And he would come up with some recipes, and he taught me one. It's tater tot casserole. And yeah, to this day, so many years later, that's still one of my favorite dishes. But yeah, I can make tacos and the easy stuff. I can put a roast on and do stuff like that. But yeah, I don't get real inventive, so and the other thing about my cooking is that I don't like to cook, because the people in my household now don't like the same kind of foods. So dinner time planning is difficult for me. So a lot of times we'll have breakfast for dinner, or something like that, that everybody will eat and be able to eat. And now I have to say, you know, you can't blame them, because I've drugged something silver across there, and it's made one of those black marks. Anyway, yeah, my parents are in their 90s, so I can't blame them for not being able to eat just anything. And my husband, you know, he tries to watch what he eats. I eat everything in sight. So yeah, dinner time can be stressful for me. So hey, if y'all have any great recipes, or know of any really great website recipes, let me know. And you know what I always forget to say? Please like and subscribe. I need some subscribers, y'all. Tell your friends about me. And look at that. Just in that little while, we've got 6 pockets, 3 pieces of paper, 8.5 by 11, and made six very versatile pockets. This is just amazing. Thank you, Dee Dee, for your ideas and for doing this challenge. And I hope everybody's having a great day, and I hope you can all find some time to craft. Thanks for watching.